Previously on Tim Plays a Game.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
Right.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
This is true.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
That's unfortunate. Act 2.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
Killer didn't know, so he got a screwdriver.
The killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
did unto her as she did unto
and
others.
stabbed Sayaka.
Oh, dang.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Do I hit anything? No, okay. Oh, yeah, cool, we win. Well, we didn't lose. That is aimed right at him. The 1,000 blow. Oh, God, 1,000 blows. There's 2, 3. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, this video is demonetized. It's gone. Yeah, if you've watched the previous videos, you know exactly why this is a little shocking. It's just kind of hilarious to me, the whole what goes on in this game. I mean, it's terrible, but you know, it's just they make light of it so hard, of everything that happens. Alright, here we go. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. Yeah. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh. Oh, I almost forgot. Since class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Yeah, that's just messed up. Like, there's nothing left. It's gone. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Great. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. You're not helping the situation at all.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like, the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent just still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. We've been working together. We've tried to find a way out of here. That hasn't happened. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. Yeah, basically it's gonna come down, this whole thing's gonna boil down to
to a psychological breakdown of some sort. Just everyone being locked in there together. Even if you give them, you know, food and like space and stuff, there's still a fence around them. There's still this there's this stranglehold on their psyche. They're never gonna be. There's no real freedom here. There's as much freedom as they'll allow, but eventually it's gonna drain them.
Are you okay with
Mastermind
this?
seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then.
Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What?
What now? No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would
She can still feel bad about him dying. Yeah, basically, if you're trying to figure out what's going on here, if they all got locked in school, sorry, they all got locked in a school by evil teddy bear, by evil teddy bonkers, and the rule is that they're gonna stay there unless, of course, unless one student can kill another student without getting caught, in which case that student will be released, but everyone else dies. And that's kind of what, so their options either try and kill someone and get out alive, or just live there forever, is what it's all boiling down to. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame, not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The Mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. You would have died. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately... Yeah, Monokuma's kind of the bear. That's really driving everything, all this home. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the Mastermind. Ding dong bing bong! Wonder who it's gonna be.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Yay!
As such, it is officially nighttime.
And time for bed.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing.
What now?
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Oh, God.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So
Bear
be well
pun.
aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams,
What was that all
everyone.
about?
Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. What does he think? Who does he think he is? More like, what does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun, great. And we're on to Chapter 2. This is all the first chapter, by the way. Boy's Life of Despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time?
We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. Morning calisthenics!
Okay,
Oh god,
lift
the
your
monster.
Arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Only Taka's doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Stop talking about my body. It's gross. Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. Yeah, be healthy when the murderer decides to kill you. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Woohoo! I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you're going to be doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like a lot of that's like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just to get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Oh, that was Makoto. Of course not. You think I have the kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
The heck?
A whole new world.
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing more new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD because all kids are mentally destroyed mind balls of psychology. Okay, whatever. I gotta stop myself from swearing right there. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. Oh yeah, one of you is going to explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. A new world.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside? To go outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems like we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that.
Got it!
More like a staple food source, now let's get moving! Saying his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym.
Got it!
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone! It would seem a path to the second floor is opened up! But it's also of the utmost importance to double-check the areas we already know about just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. Cool, fine. The gate that was blocking this, yeah. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? A whole new world of one floor up. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Clue to what? Like why we're here or what happened? Yeah, maybe. Oh, the pool. Let's go inside the pool. Why would they put the pool on the second floor? That doesn't make any sense.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool! You don't have to keep repeating it, I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gone nuts. Gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. There's a blue door that says boys. Behind the door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? What? If you wanna unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, Only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes to the girls. And that's the bottom line! But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. Oh yeah, the giant Gatling gun above the door is menacing. See that Gatling gun mounted on this? Yeah, how can I miss it? And it'll be all dooka 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 dooka.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, it wouldn't. You're wrong. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that, yeah. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them to the girl's locker room, would it not? That never even occurred to me, to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, how's this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100.
Honestly.
100 what? I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course!
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at this age, you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Why would you lock them in the school if you're this worried about it? Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. Yeah, right. Some man or some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing but to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cunning. Do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself
You
up.
got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. Oh, come! When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Let's talk to Takami. The still of this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Why don't you do something out loud? You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books. It's true, but the content seems lacking.
No, nothing!
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adult? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fuwaka. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
What the heck?
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into a boy-on-boy action. Boy-on-boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever.
I'm telling you!
It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Wow, half a decade. You're giving it way too much credit. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me, and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Let's just avoid them. Oh my god, are we in Smash Brothers? The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay? I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history of an institution of higher learning with full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issue forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. So they closed the school down, but they didn't stop teaching. The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak Academy had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could at least be a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely. The mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. Right? But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school, and I never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
that must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone could create a place to judge and execute people, could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
if it is real, though that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure has been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. If there's any connection between that and what's happening to us now, if the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find out more details. Yeah, we're not getting the full story just yet. We gotta work on that. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Mastermind's motive. We can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. Will that be enough to get us out of here? Or or will it get us all killed? I'd really like to hear your take on all this. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. That is a laptop. That's got information on it. Computers have information. Laptop looks pretty old and all covered in... Everything's covered in dust! Why is everything covered in dust? It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Later! Meanwhile, in the dining hall...
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool, and a locker room filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and
The
listen.
warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now
You
open.
hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourselves to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha
Are you
ha.
okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is so prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You can find anything like that? Well, there wasn't anything
What?
in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing? Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool or a warehouse, whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes? For now, we must each find a way out, a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then.
So, are we done for today? Well, yes, I guess so. Cool, bye. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this mastermind's plan to give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope? Yup. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just have to go to bed. Alright, nighty-night. And more Monokuma Theater. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average, too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't look like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average cardboard
You see what
cutout.
I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
What the heck?
I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Finally.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
So, just enjoy our school life. You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Yeah.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope, still waiting on by Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya's no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll all be here soon enough, just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem, which is I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Ifumi, would you make me some tea? Milk tea, if you please. Oh, I me.
Let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with a tray in his hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think
I
about this in
emphatically
a
decline. You're not my
common
type
sense
at
kind of way.
all. Also, you kind of talked crap about fanfiction yesterday. It's all about the law of causality, basically instinct, act, and react. Grr. By that he means you're not cute enough. Well then, if you don't mind. Small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand. Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. What?
What?
What the? What are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just a normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they then ask me, what would you like, lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In that case, along with my tea, they bring me a small container of milk, yes. But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers proper style. But why didn't you just tell him this before he brought the tea? I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. Well, I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even further. Yes, I realize I can be a bit of a hassle. Even if cafes that offer proper milk tea is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but Why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch!
Whoa! That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
Okay, you're a little piggy. We'll bring it right now. Jeez. I do so love coercion. That wasn't coercion. That was psychotic threat. You were like totally different person just now. Yeah, shit. You really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her than when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she is one scary chick. What was with her finger just then? She had like freaking metal on it. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But bad news, everyone! There is a mystery afoot. What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that, he didn't have anything to he didn't say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what he meant. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response. Well, very well, then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we have to just do what we have to just do our best to find I can never pronounce that name. Byakuya. Yeah, there we go, Byakuya. Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of school again. Okay, fine, the second floor. Let's talk to her real quick, she seemed fun. Celeste, aren't you going to help us look for Byakuya? I have not had my tea yet. Huh?
As for me...
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you're in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Okay. Aren't you being kind of selfish? Yeah, don't tell her that. When I opened the door of the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya! He's just sitting there. Of all things, I imagine this most definitely wasn't one of them.
Hey, what are you doing?
What you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
You all made a promise. He didn't promise Jack.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
You had plenty of peace and quiet when you slept last night, bro. Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up and smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Yo! Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding! The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point. What are you reading? What were you reading? A mystery novel. Wait, so you're gonna use what you're learning to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind.
Naturally.
What? If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. Also, try to make sure you don't implicate yourself with everything you're saying right now. You should try to be building trust with them. Not saying that I'm thinking about this, I'm just saying. Don't make yourself out to be a suspect. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
Well, if you're gonna be stuck here, you might as well have fun with it. What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right. It's a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
It's part of a game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through is called a zero-sum game. This type of game, in order for one person to gain something, one other must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
You mean like a kind of elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This is unfortunate but true. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here in this case.
is that okay?
Our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other words,
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. Kinda, yeah. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It's twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. It's normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible.
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
That uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Don't make
No,
me
you
repeat
won't.
myself.
Yeah, yeah, he knows how to provoke people to a point where they won't try to attack him, because if they do kill him, you know, they themselves would die. And that knowledge kind of protects him in a sense. But I wouldn't push that too far. Keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny. After all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life or death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be one. So great. So both these two are sociopaths.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest that we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this, all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends we're not
it's
friends.
horrific.
Friends? Who decided that? We're not friends, yeah. Yeah, freaking this guy is Kaiba through and through. We're not friends, not quite the opposite. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But
you know.
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. Jeez.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, be sorry.
Stop fucking around!
Hey, shithead! You get off on bullying people like that can't fight back. You want to try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that it's going to last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
That's it, you're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm. This is what I look like when I'm calm. How is this calm? If that's him calm, you don't want him to get angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time.
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately you are free. You are all free to do whatever you want. And on your own. Goodbye.
Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then.
Maybe.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us said that. None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that. Wait, what? I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. If we wanted you gone, you'd be gone. We have a freaking trash incinerator. We just throw you in there. Go on, get in there. Nobody wants you here. Get. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same. I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she's gone, once she gets going like that, there is nothing you can do to bring her back. Great. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Friendship! Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't mind taking one day off. I need to get myself going. Yeah, we got free time! Let's talk to Celeste.
Did you need something?
Well, if it isn't the D-rank Makoto, is something the matter? Should I hang out with Celeste for a while? Yes.
This is fine.
Well then, shall we have a bit of conversation? But don't misunderstand, I have no affection for you on a personal level. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give? Yes. What would you like to give her? Let's see. Sun, roll curry. Coffee? No, I feel like she's more of a tea drinker. I think there was like one thing in here that looked kind of like her style. Rose whip. Yeah, let's give her that.
Well.
So I can have this? I may have to revise my initial impression of you. The more wonderful things I receive from you, the better impression I get. Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Makoto, I would like to share something with you. What is it? My perfect gambling strategy. Ooh, dang. Is there such a thing? Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there's a power which you can overwhelm any strategy. There is.
Indeed.
The power is luck. Luck?
Actually.
There are only two types of luck, good and bad. There is no in between. And luck is built into every human at the moment of their conception, like a computer program.
Is that okay?
So call it fate. The bottom line is, luck is life.
Well.
Do you see what I'm saying? You mean that your perfect strategy... Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is why I never lost. So that's all there is to it. You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
Well then, have a nice day. Without another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. Celeste's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. Awesome. After parting ways with Celeste, I went back to my room. Ding dong, bing bong, time to sleep. And it's time for me to get going too, guys. So that is going to wrap things up for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to TimPlaysAGame. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for more Danganronpa. Till next time, this is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off. And have a good night, guys.